puzzle.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
The secretary asked me to prepare. You're just in time. Everyone is...
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it? I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. You see, this young lady... Can a man come here?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear...
Let's open that package right here.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have... Huh? A serious issue? I think you'll be the ones with a serious issue.
No need to make this difficult.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
As one.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. The test.
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. Conclusive evidence here. Look carefully.
What?
If you don't believe me,
If I may.
Then why?
that's your... Now, let me ask you a question. Oh, you want after making a big scene like that, don't you? Well,
Sorry.
for this kind of barbarity, a single apology.
If it were you, you wouldn't have... Sorry. My mother always told me that as long before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight.
Miss Secretary said that you want to learn how... I'm no secretary. The president is aware of recent events and is willing to pass on Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud Knight's I will present you with a few items. This is the box that was opened earlier at the dock. The one containing the Golden Cloud Toad. The name and The records show that a dock worker named Ah Feng recently received credit remitted by the IPC. The president has their... Rule 2. Play your ace card at the right time. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise.
What exactly does the
I don't... My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the Golden Cloud. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an... I'm a dock worker, after all. My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the Golden Cloud.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with... my name's Afeng. I was the...
I didn't see any boxes.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. My name's Afeng. I was the... I was told to move something, and I did.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the...
Why do you emphasize that this matters?
I just...
I sense a whole...
I was told... I'm a dock worker, after all. How could I?
Does being a dock worker mean that...
Everyone knows the IPC wants to use the dock debt to discredit the Merchant Guild.
I sense a whole...
I'm a dock worker, after all.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the... I'm a dock worker, after all.
Take a look at this.
You've received payments from the IPC.
All right. The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off. Is letting the IPC take over management of RM Alley such a bad thing?
Mr. Ah Feng, our goal at the merchant...
Keep your heads in the sand if you like. But it's only a matter of time before...
That's right. You shouldn't be betraying your fellow workers for a quick profit.
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next... Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for... The IPC representative has arrived, and remember, this is a war of... Before we reached the required amount by the repayment date. This is the base. When the Arum Alley dock went up for public bid, the IPC won the bid using its inner... This contract can prove that the Merchant Guild has legit... The testimony of dock worker Ah Feng, who has admitted to disrupting the... Let's go.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to...
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to
Huh?
I said the...
Goodness, there's no need to... You should be saving your voice for your... As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal reason. Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like she owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough,
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common...
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock for...
Oh, are you implying that you're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild who...
That was definitely...
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged... The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and...
Take a look at this.
Ah? Oh, the IPC specially leased operations of the dock...
Take a look at this.
Ah? Oh, the IPC specially leased operations...
Take a look at this.
Ah? Oh, what? The IPC, with the Merchant Guild, refused to cooperate with the major shops in our Room Alley.
The Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Arum Alley.
Never refused? Then let me ask...
There will be a lot more
Later? How much later? For the
10 years, 20 years.
But the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in our Room Alley, and the once prosperous...
Take a look at this.
Ah? Oh, but the Merchant Guild, the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Our Room Alley dock, which does not...
The dock has improved shipping efficiency and...
You guys didn't think that the shopkeepers in Our Room Alley aren't here to play house with the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the...
Take a look at this.
Ah? Oh, what's that? The inefficient shipping and low...
Take a look at this.
Ah? Oh, the inefficient... Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the Guild should voluntarily relinquish operating...
What makes you think we can't afford...
If you have the necessary... Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the Guild should...
We've already paid back the lease.
These are the funds from Arum Alley Merchant Guild.
What?
The documentation provided by Arum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly...
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the
How did you know about the frequent act...
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you...
Don't feign ignorance. Isn't that...
Don't be so slanderous! Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations.
Is it possible that you paid off a dock...
Empty rhetoric!
Do we have any proof?
Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations.
We have the testimony...
This testimony is concrete proof.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people...
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
Don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize.
What? Why should I?
Because you used dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others. An apology alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once. Hurry up.
I apologize to all the people of our Room Alley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
Is that...
Make him bark! Make him... woof! Woof, 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 woof! Ow!
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
Thanks to all of you. Undoubtedly, we should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade. I'm preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The pre-dock crisis is over for now. Thanks to your help, the lease was paid off and the dock capacity is now. The dock can support collaboration with solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do. There's been an unexpected change in plans. There's no way I'm also confused. I sent a message to Sushang.
Good. They've arrived. I also have something I wish to
The president fully appreciates your effort. He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamental. Arum Alley is a place brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is based on historical data. Continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse.
Historical data isn't my forte.
Very well. The Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild.
There come a day. I won't give up the vision I've built for Arum Alley.
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs, but as
Madam Yukon, the president...
I suggest that you make some concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear...
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Arum Alley. I have listened.
I understand. However, Mingxi must make her decision public and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants.
Yes.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of thwarting off the IPC.
Very well. Since the President has come to it, Ming-Shi, I have something for you. I heard from Shi Kuei that it was you who became a business advisor and assisted Aram Ali Merchant Guild in their dispute. I'm not. The President is still a hero to Aram Ali. He helped it achieve I've seen the IPC's approach. They prioritize efficiency and a standard uniform business model. I warned them that their business model wouldn't work on the Xianzhou without adjustment. Let me put it bluntly. Aram Ali Merchant Guild. The IPC does have more capital on hand. My advice to you is to visit the shopkeeper, Mr. Xiao. He is the one who proposed the reorganization.
Thank you, madam.
I have business to attend to in the Palace of Astrum. The rest...
Something fixed?
We guarantee that you're... Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Ming-Shi. This...
Forget it.
Can you tell us what?
Please leave.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. It sounded like my father was being a little difficult. If I'm not mistaken, You stood up for Aram Ali with reason and integrity. I'm thankful to you. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my father?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild.
I see.
Great!
The older generation of craftsmen can be rather set in their way. My father is stern on the surface. But if he sees a capable apprentice and... Well, it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. Let's just start you out and see what... So, it's decided? Let's get... Father, my friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices.
Nonsense. Even if I did want to hire more...
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them...
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like her won't be able to fix a thing.
If that's what you're worried about. That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something... He's hard to impress.
What?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work. Over here. See what you can do with this. Don't just stand there, Father.
Fine. I give in. I know.
I think we just made him so...
Ask what you... Yes, he's a... I see a lot of potential in the corporation's plan. But a certain old issue, it's less about we walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, but then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us. The president does. He wants to bring the old. Therefore, I stand behind the IP.
But is your shop part of the future?
Hard, not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must come to terms with the fact that short life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us?
Reform?
They made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see
Given the... But since I've accepted the worst case scenario, Aura Malley...
Thank you. Now that you have joined our...
settled.
Now that Mr. Xiao is on board, his shop can be part of the... I'll head back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard...